Hi everybody, welcome back to the craft room. Today's card was inspired during my walk with the dogs this morning. Let me turn that the right way up. I was just walking along and I was thinking about my lovely mum. And I'm thinking the reason I was thinking about my lovely mum was because I've been making Mother's Day cards recently. And yeah, reminded me of her. Although I think about her all the time, so. But what I was thinking about her was she really loved giraffes. And I like giraffes as well. She bought me a couple of huge giraffe ornaments, floor ornaments, which are really nice. Anyway, I decided I was going to make a giraffe today. And I'm going to use the Doodles, but I'm also going to use the abstract elements as well because I didn't have quite what I wanted in there. So this is 666280 and 666523. So that's the two sets I'm going to use initially. And I've also pulled out this one, which is the Infinite Doodles 2, which is 666524. And I've pulled out a frame, which I might or might not use, which is 665662. So those two are there just in case I'm going to use them. I haven't thought about his spots yet, but let me tell you what I've pulled out. I realised when I was editing yesterday's card, I started to mumble, and I think it's because I sort of forget that the camera's on, and I've now got used to talking while I'm making a card, which I never used to do. And yeah, so I've started mumbling, so I'm going to try not to be mumbling today. We'll see how it goes. Anywho, what I've pulled out is, that's going to be his head, his ears, eyes and nostrils, neck and fluff down the back of his neck. And not called fluff, probably called hair. And out of this one I've got his muzzle, eyeballs, lower lip, also known as undermouth. If you know, you know. And this is his doohickey. And these will probably double up as his things at the top. Horn, probably called horn. And teeth, did I say teeth? Those two little ends, teeth. So the colours I've got, I did pull some scraps out. Ah, this one. I have another one. I've lost it. Of course I have. Where's that gone? I thought I'd cut a piece off, but obviously didn't. So I've got this brown and two shades of this yellowy colour. So that's what I'm going to be cutting the pieces out of. Oh, and some white and some black. So let me get the pieces cut and I will be right back. So there's all the pieces. I might need to cut some more of something, I don't know. I don't think I've got enough of these little circles. We'll see. I'll cut some more if I need them. Okay, let me get this so you can see what's going on. So I've cut a few of each of them. So that's going to be his head. And this is going to be his muzzle. Yeah, like that. So I think that's where I'm going to start. I've not thought about card layout really, but we'll get to that. Stick these two together as well. I'm not going to stick those together yet, just in case I want to do any markings. So he's going to have one big nostril and one little nostril. So and I think I'm going to put them on the wonk as well, like that. And then his lower lip, I've got one of these in black as well because I want to put a little indication of his mouth. So that's going to go, how am I going to do this? I want to be able to see a bit of inside of his mouth, so that's got to be on top then, isn't it? Like that. Take those off a minute. I might have to just cut those up. Let me just stick that on. Should I? Yeah, stick that on. If I do it in the wrong order, I can just recut some of this stuff. I might put on a little bit of a wonk, because why not? So that's his bottom lip. Now, I am going to cut that a little bit because I don't like that it's curved. So I'm going to just cut up there like that. And the other side. Like that. And these little teeth are going to go in. I'm not sure about this mouth. I might have to recut it. I'm not sure that I like the shape of it. But let's... So his teeth would be like that. And his... I think he needs more of a that sort of mouth. So let's put that to one side. See if we can find something that suits that a bit better. So I've got this bit. That's too wide, I think. This is very small. Don't really see enough of that. Oh dear. Right, I stumped on this. But this one. Possibly. That's the one I did, I think. There's another one there. Too big. Something like that. That might work. And that might work. So I'm going to cut one of each of those in the light yellow and one each in the black. Okay, let's try these then. So that would be like that, and then that on there. So he's got a little bit of a smile. This one would be like that. So I think either of those could work. It's just what we want to do. I think. Oh, which way up are we doing it? Yeah, that way. So I think I'm going to go with this one. Let's try it out. Yep, and that'll be his nostrils. It's hard not to see him as a little muppet, isn't it? Okay, let's get the teeth stuck on as well. So they're going to go on there and one there. And that's going to go on there, so we can get that stuck on. And get his nostrils on. So we'll have those on the wonk, I think. One there, one down there. Actually, should I put a bit of a shadow on those? Yeah, I think I will. Give them a bit of extra something. So I'm going to put that on there. Make sure I pick the right one for this. That one on there. We'll have to cut some more. I've just used up something that I need, I think, but it doesn't matter. So we'll put just so it's got a little bit of a shadow layer, tiny, but there we go. So that's his nose. So we will have to put that there so that I can work out where everything else is going to go. So this is his neck, which is going to come in from this way. So let's stick that to his head. Oh, you can see that way a little bit, I think. And that is going to go down there, but I need to stick that on when we're sticking it to the card. So ears were these ones. He's got big ears. Well, Giraffes haven't, but this one has. Get them a bit wonky as well, because why not? So that's his ears. Let's have them straight out. This one's going to be straight out and a bit up. Like that. These little things are his horns, which I've now not got the circles for. So I'm going to go on there. Not sure what colour circles to do on those. Dark ones, I guess. Yeah, I think that's a bit big, so I'm going to cut smaller ones what's the smallest little circle we got? That one there, I think. So let me cut a couple of those. Okay, so there's our two bits for his horns. I'm still not sure if they should be in brown. I'm going to have to cut them in brown just to see. So brown ones, or yellow ones, I'm going to stick them together so that I can see. That's the wrong way round. Okay, so brown. I'm thinking that I like the brown ones, so that's what I'm going to go with. So let's do some wonky donk horns like that. Okay, so eyes. So I thought I would just stack these up a little bit. I'm just going to have a little bit of a shadow on them, I think. So let me get these two stuck together first. Yeah, I think it looks quite nice with a bit of a shadow on it, so let's stick these together. Which way am I having him? That way probably.
Oops.
So let's stick these on, and then we'll do his eyeballs. Okay, let's get those on. Oh, apart from his spots, I think he's done. I haven't missed anything away. I might cut a couple more in a pale tan just to do the inside of his ears. Okay, I decided on that really pale pink instead. So I'm just going to put just a bit of that behind there. Just to finish his ears off. Like that. That'll be good. Let me just do that. I'm just going to pop those behind there as well. Just a little bit of a shadow. The tiniest bit. So, I think that's him done. Let's get tidied up and work out what I'm going to put, how I'm going to put him on the card and get his spots done. So I don't want to draw spots on him, so I'm going to cut these out, which is from that other set, and see if those spots look okay. I know the spots aren't normally like this, but he's not your average giraffe, is he, to be fair? So let's just do a few up here. I don't know, they haven't got many on their face, I don't think. It looks more like a tiger, doesn't he? Well, that looks alright, like that. So a bit more. Once that's cut off, that'll look alright, I think. I need to have a think. I need to have eyebrows now. Yeah, I think I'm going to go with them because, like I said, I don't want to draw on there really. Let me get his muzzle on. About there. I'm just going to poke one of these little ends under here, like that. I don't know what's going on outside, but there's a bit of drilling. I'm going to do some black eyebrows, I think, or something, I don't know. Right, let me snip off anything overlapping at the back. Eyebrows I was going to do. Okay, so I might draw on a couple of eyelashes. Could be a big mistake, but I want him to have some eyelashes. I'm only going to do 2. Like that. And I think he's done. Oh, apart from that bit. So let me tidy up, get a card base at least, and then see where I'm going to go from there. Okay, so there's the card base. Let me pop him over there with his mane. And I thought I might just do an aperture in there. Then the background will show through, and I don't know what background it'll be, but whatever I map the card onto. So let me cut that, do a bit of measuring to make sure I can get it sort of centred. Okay, so that's that bit done. Which is going to go on there. So we can either have him straight on there with no colour behind, or we could have a colour of some sort behind, not necessarily this, but a colour. Let me grab some black. Yes, I like that. So let me get this stuck down. We'll get him on and everything, and then see if we're going to put a sentiment on there. Him on next, so I can just trim him off. So he's going to go there like that. So before I stick that down, I'm going to have a quick look for a sentiment. I'm going to leave it. I'm going to leave a sentiment because I don't really know what to put on there. And I might just keep this one for myself. So let me stick this on. Just do a little bit of highlight on his nostrils. So there's today's card, inspired by my lovely mum, who is very sorely missed. But that's it for today. So thank you so much for watching, and I'll catch you again next time. Okay, bye.